And then there were 4. So our friend Jay, who now is Ice, has joined us for I don't know how long. We'll see. He may never leave. Squeaks.
I think I'm leaving tonight.
So ICE stands for in case of emergency. My husband taught me that, to put that in my phone, ICE, so that you have your emergency contact and anyone can find it under ICE. So I'll just give you a little rundown of ICE so that you understand. So what's in that red bag, ICE?
This bag here, this is just for eating right now.
Okay, where's your 3,600 calorie bars?
Oh, they're deep.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't get to them right now, but we'll show them on another video maybe.
Okay.
But this is just
definitely.
This is just some nuts.
Okay, well he brought some bars that are 3,600 calorie bars, and
2.
Yeah, instead of just 1, he brought 2 just in case we get
2 of everything. 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Because I don't know I got it all yet. I don't know if I got it all out yet.
We're out here with ICE.
In his 80-liter bag.
In his 80-liter bag. We're going through his pack to see what he brought that is really not necessary. And now that he's climbed a little bit, he's like, oh, wait, I might want to get rid of some weight.
What about that sugar? A big thing of sugar. God, I love sugar.
In case you have a sugar emergency. Okay, so far, here's what we're taking out. This was in case, so he could go to the water source and get all of our waters at one time. We're like, no, wing it. Gators that weigh 3 pounds each, because he doesn't want his legs to get scratched. Okay. Oh, a towel the
just
size...
in case of a yoga mat, in case I want to do some yoga.
Yeah, the size of a yoga mat.
Sorry, Andrew, it was just too heavy.
Andrew's water filter, we're going to use, oh, and this stove that burns wood, you said?
Yeah, it's a wood burning stove.
Wood burning stove, we're going to get rid of that.
Wet clothes.
Wet pants, long sleeve top.
Okay.
My favorite, emergency food ration, 3,600 calorie bar, grizzly gear.
Grizzly bears love it.
Oh my God. And so he brought, how many of those did you bring?
I brought 2, but I'm giving up 1. I'll give up 1.
Oh, but 2 is 1 and 1 is none.
2 is 1 and 1 is none, but
Wheezie and I say 2 is 1 and 1 is none, and none is
2
light.
lighters.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go light.
First aid kit.
First aid kit. What was in there though? Sutures.
Clots.
I don't know where he thought he was going. I think he thought he was. Yeah. I don't know.
Heavy bandages for hemorrhaging. Yeah. Okay.
Heavy hemorrhaging bag. Anyway, it's full of
yeah,
sutures.
but look at that.
But yeah, but it does have our logo on it, and it is our 15-year anniversary bag. So proud of you for that.
I'm surprised she made me take that back. At least let me keep the bag.
No, it's too heavy. Take it. Send it home.
A shoehorn.
Oh, dude. What is that? Is that a feminine product? Oh, that's a toothbrush. A full size.
We're letting it
size toothbrush. Wow. All right.
Yeah, I stole it from a hotel.
Well, this is why we named him Ice, folks. Gotta love it. So, we were just walking along the trail, and we came upon a guy walking southbound, and I would have filmed him, but he was in a mosquito net, and he probably didn't really want to be on film like that. But anyway, he said, "Hi, would you like some trail magic?" We said, "Well, yeah, sure." And I thought he reached into his pocket, and I thought he's probably going to pull out Snickers because that's a common one. And then he said, "How about a whoopie pie?"
Whoopie pie!
And I was like, "Yeah!" So, look,
whoopie pie.
Whoopie pies for Wheezie and Duck. We've only had one we got in Pennsylvania. We bought it at a deli. So this is only our second ever whoopie pie.
Nice.
Anyway, Mark from Boston.
Thank you, Mark.
Drove about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Boston out here to hike this trail southbound specifically to run into through hikers and hand out whoopie pies. How amazing is that?
Amazing.
It's so amazing to me. I can't get over it. I'll never get over it because it's awesome. Hey, Bubba. Hey, is your name Charlie? Hey, Charlie. You hiking the mountain? They're so sweet. What's your name? What's your name? Oh, you're so sweet. Just hiking the mountain? Here we are at Upper Goose Pond. It's really pretty. We're camping up the ways. Some lovely people who are camping here tonight brought trail magic, so there's going to be hot dogs and other things later. We just had a nectarine. It was delicious. We're just sitting here on the dock. Soaked our feet. It's getting a little bit chilled right now.
What are you trying to do, Duck?
I'm trying to walk, Wheezie. I've been sitting a long time.
This is how we walk without the packs.
It hurts when you've been sitting still. Oh. My feet aren't bending.
How many miles do we have left?
Ow.
You're never gonna get there walking side to side.
It hurts. Ah, up the hill.
You can put your pack on so you can walk. Good one, Duck. You'll get there.
You film yourself.
No, I can't.
Don't act like you walk normal. So, this is a very strange moment in time because it's about to storm. So, Wheezie and I are taking a couple days in Dalton, Massachusetts. But when we got a text in our tent last night from River saying, well, I have a car if you guys need me to pick you up and get you to a resupply tomorrow, we were like, what thru hiker has a car?
No thru hiker.
But it was so awesome. We didn't even ask how that was. We just were like, yeah, please. We'll get the story later, right? So here we are. It's not just a car. It's a convertible BMW. And
It's not mine.
River hasn't driven for 4 months.
4.5 months.
4.5 months. So
Doing an excellent job.
he keeps trying to figure out where he put the keys.
Right.
But oh, it's starting to rain. We better get moving.
Yeah.
All right, onward, Charles.
Okay.
Here is our little hotel room in Dalton, Massachusetts. Why are we in a hotel room? Well, here's why. Definitely a good day to be indoors, although we do need to walk to go get breakfast. But yeah, glad we're not on the mountain today. It's July 24th.
Woo-woo!
Wheezie and I spent the 22nd, we came into Dalton, and the 23rd we zeroed in Dalton yesterday, and it rained on and off pretty much most of the day yesterday. It was weird. It would be like super raining, and then the sun would come out, and then it would pour, and then it would sprinkle, and then it would be fine. Anyway, we went to a movie, and today our goal is to hike up and over Greylock, Mount Greylock. So make it like a 20-mile day. I think right now we're on Crystal Mountain, something like that. It is supposed to torrential downpour tomorrow. I think all day. So we didn't really want to be on Greylock during that. We'd rather be on the other side of it. So that's what we're going to try to do. It's always tough walking out of town. Never feel like you got quite enough rest. We always feel like we got way too much food in our resupply bag. So the bag feels heavy. Water's flowing on the mountain though, from the rain. That's good. Probably isn't normally flowing like that here. Anyway, wish us luck. 20 miles today is the goal. What do you think, Wheeze?
We can do it. Easy peasy, little bump.
I'm gonna film her going over that little bump in a little bit. Easy peasy. That's Wheezy. Easy. Okay, bye. All right, we are starting the mountain, Mount Greylock, the highest mountain in Massachusetts, weighing in at what, 32 something?
Yeah.
3,200 something. Anyway, so yeah. So up and over. Here we go. Can't wait. What the heck? We are like half a mile from the summit. I had no idea this was up here. It's so cool. So we just summited Mount Greylock, the largest mountain in Massachusetts. I know, right?
This is the best.
And this guy walks up, and I'm thinking, oh, wait, Harry Johnson, how are you up here? Right? Is he Harry Johnson's doppelganger,
Yeah.
or what? What is your name?
Amazing.
Arch.
Arch?
Yeah.
Arch. So Arch, who is Harry's long-lost twin,
Amazing.
whoa,
Whoopsie. Got it.
hands us a thing of Oreos, says, do you want a Coke or a ginger ale? Brings back
The best ginger ale.
organic ginger ale.
Yes, please.
Double shot espresso, energy, Starbucks,
Ginseng.
with ginseng, some emergency, 2 Subway sandwiches,
Oh my gosh.
and I'm pretty sure Wheezy got a beer.
I got a beer. I put it in my bag.
A beer with the zip code
It's
of
cool.
this section of Mass that we are leaving.
413.
413. Or area code. Area code?
Yeah.
Area code.
Drink it when we get into the tent.
Man.
Unless we see caveman, then I'll give it to you.
Arch, you're the man. Thank you.
Thank you.
welcome.
Made our day after that big climb.
Incredible, incredible. Thank you
guys
so
deserved
much.
it.
Thank you so much. Here's a little AT reality. Sitting in our tent after a day of rain yesterday. It rained all night last night. There's my shoes from yesterday, covered in filth. My Crocs just covered from splatter from the evening. Our yellow water, dirty water. The ground, that's the ground that's covered by the fly. Yeah. Ankle deep mud hiking in it last night. explosion in our tent.
Fun times.
Good times on the AT. Oh my god.
Remember when those people on the YouTube asked, should we ever get cranky?
Oh yeah.
We're cranky.
Yeah, whoever asked that, the answer is yes.
Yes.
And this would be one of those times. Crank it up, the crankster.
We're cranky.
We're in Vermud. I remember a trail angel saying, "Oh, and don't believe that about Vermont. It's not Vermud."
It's totally Vermud.
It's not even Vermud. It's like a quicksand.
But
Quicksand.
yeah,
I mean, it's not Vermont's fault.
it's for sinkhole.
Sinkhole for sure, soul.
For sure, soul.
It rained all day Monday. Tuesday it didn't rain. All day yesterday it rained. All night last night it rained. It's
We're
raining
trapped in
now.
the
It's
tent.
Thursday. It's raining now. We made it to Vermont yesterday.
We
We literally were sinking. Our feet were like sinking below ankle, up to the ankle in mud continuously. Wheezie took a slitter at one point hiking down a hill. She was trying to go kind of around a puddle, hit a slicker. Feet flew out to the left, body flew over to the right, covered in mud.
covered in mud,
It was the only time we laughed all day.
and it wasn't funny.
It was funny. But there's nothing to do sometimes but laugh. But that was the only time all day that we laughed. You can't drink. You can drink, but it's like you have to stop. And you can't eat because you have to stop. It's bad. I was so delirious because I was so low on calories and Wheezie was not within sight, and she's the one that has the gut hook app that says what direction we're going and like exactly where we are in the trail, and she wasn't around, and I was getting delirious, like the trail was going whoa, because I was dizzy, that I had to stop two different hikers and say, "Are you going southbound?" Because they were coming at me. And I wasn't sure if I was going northbound anymore. I thought somehow the trail was looking familiar. Probably because it was mud and puddles.
Oh, mud and puddles.
So how do you distinguish where you are when it all looks the same? So now we're deciding, what are we trying to decide, Weezo?
If we're going to tear this down and get to town.
Are we gonna tear this down to get ourselves to town? If we do it, gonna get wet. But then again, we're gonna get wet. No matter what we do, we're gonna get wet.
Nice wrappage.
But if we tear down during the rain, then the inside of the tent gets wet too, which means that all that's going to be
And
heavy.
it weighs 1,000 pounds.
Right, so every single thing will be heavy instead of just the fly.
Eat. Fun times on the AT.
So, mostly what we've been doing is laying here and watching bugs die from the permethrin we sprayed on the tent. It's very strange how that works. How come it can rain and rain and rain and get everything wet, days, weeks go by, and still a bug will be crawling on the tent, and then it dies.
Boo.
It's strange because,
But if they don't die, they bite us.
yeah, and there was a tick on there last night, and it died. But what I don't understand is, if it's that strong, why doesn't it just burn a hole right through the tent? I'm watching a daddy longleg pass away right now.
Oh.
We warn them, we tell them, go, save yourself,
Don't get
run,
on the tent.
get off the tent. But
We try to flick them off.
the only thing we really want to die are the ticks. but other things died
She's
too.
okay with the seas.
Ooh, and the skeeters.
Oh, and the skeeters.
And we don't really want them to live either. Sorry. Sorry, skeeters.
Sorry.
Alright, so that's the deal. Maybe we'll take a 0 in our tent. No, we won't. But we have to climb in this mud, and we have a big hill to climb.
No.
No.
Hello. Get out of my bedroom.
Yeah, get out of our bedroom. Bye. Don't worry. There won't be a lot of mud in Vermont. Vermud is a myth. Oh, okay. Really?
Look at your other shoes. Oh.
Uh-huh. Right.
Nice day, isn't it?
They literally,
You forgot to put your clothes on?
they literally just walked by and they're like, "Hi, how you doing? Nice day, isn't it?" What?
I was like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh.
I was like, don't burf, don't burf. It's July 28th. It's not height naked day. Literally not a stitch. I think they had on shoes, but who?
Yep.
I didn't even notice that they had on shoes.
Did that just happen? Rewind the tape.
Right? We're just sitting here taking a snack, and they come down southbound.
Naked.
What do they do when they get to town?
They must have their clothes in there. Or maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't.
Are we on a naked trail?
Ugh.